How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Regen Dream Team Career Mode series. And this is going to be episode number 7 of this series. And before we do get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for all the support you gave on the last episode. A lot of you guys suggested quite a lot of good things that I should be doing with this series in the comments down below of the last episode. And I'm going to try and improve those things today. The first thing that I've tried to do in this episode, which has taken me, let's just say, a good 20 minutes. You look at the line and how many centre-backs there are that are Argentinian. I had no way of finding this guy. I had to just search through all of the Argentinian centre-backs. But I think I have found Mascherano's Regen. And he does look pretty good, to be fair, in his prime at 26 years old, 83 overall. And you can tell that he is Mascherano's Regen. He's got the centre-back and CDM. I need to be very quick in making an offer for this player, though, because there are a lot of clubs that are in for him. So I'm going to go ahead and make a straight-up offer of 18 million and see if Aston Villa do accept this one. I've also gone ahead and given every Regen their correct kit number as and where I can, because some kit numbers do overlap. Unfortunately, there are some kit numbers that do overlap, so Rooney's Regen will have the number 10 shirt instead of Robben. Robben will instead have the number 19. Obviously, Ronaldo's Regen has to have the number 7 shirt over Ribery's Regen, and instead he will be number 13. I've also untucked a few of the first team players' shirts. Although it doesn't really seem like a big thing to be doing, I feel like it still is important, and I have gone ahead and done that. I've also gone ahead and edited the global transfer network because I believe we could be able to find a few good regens this way. And I've set the instructions to world class, promising and first team quality. I've also gone ahead and sent out all of my scouts to 5 of the best leagues in the world. And hopefully they can find some good regens for us there. I'm also going to go ahead and make an offer for one of the best regens that we could possibly sign in this series. Although we might not get him to his full potential, he still looks like a very good player already. And obviously that is Lionel Messi's Regen. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Right wing centre forward. I'm going to go ahead and make an offer of £3 million because I know they're not going to reject that. And hopefully we can sign Lionel Messi's Regen in the coming days. I also asked you guys in the last episode whether you think we should be going for Marcelo's Regen or this left back here who does currently play for Aston Villa. I don't believe this guy is a regen of any real life player, to be honest, because his positions, they don't really match up to the overall that he's currently at. Either way, he does look like a good player, but we're going to have to pay the big bucks for him if we're going to get him. But I'm going to make an initial offer of 23 million for Cedric Costil. And let's hope that Aston Villa do let their man go. Iniesta's Regen has been absolutely phenomenal this season. And I think I will go ahead and grant his wish by giving him more wages per week. He's only on 55 grand currently, but I'm going to go ahead and bump up his wages to almost double what he's on at the moment. We do now have a game though against Manchester United in the FA Cup. And this is going to be the 3rd round. So we've gotten pretty unlucky to tie up against Manchester United. And unfortunately, we've got a few players that are a bit tired for this game. We're going to be playing with Rooney's Regen up front. He's going to be coming up against his old side. And we've also got Robben's Regen on the right mid position. But we'll have to wait and see if these changes do affect how we play. I will be interested to take a little look at the Manchester United lineup. And again, it looks like they're going with a similar side to when we last played them. But they're going with a 4-5-1 formation this time, so a little bit of a change of tactics. We'll have to see how that 4-5-1 defensive style formation works for them in this game, whether they try and just get possession going or go for the counter-attack, but they've already had a shot and Buffon's Regen's already been called into action 2 minutes in with a really good save there from a great shot. And that's a really good ball here already in the game. We're through on goal with Televisor Regen, and what a save that is by Goalborn in goal. Thinking about it, that youth goalkeeper for Manchester United could be a good backup. I'm England manager, and I do know that he's got good overall and good stats already. Going to be Dani Alves's Regen, really doing well, running at the defence and having a shot, and it's a brilliant save by the keeper again. It's actually a decent ball, to be fair, to Memphis. He's going to cut inside here. We don't want to give him space, and he's hit the post. And he's gotten very unlucky there, but it was a tight angle. See if we can switch the play. It's a really good ball. We can get there, and we are going to get there. And it's Ribery cutting inside. And we're going to play this one as well. Here's Modric having a shot, who does end up scoring. And on the stroke of half-time, we do make it 1-0. That's a fantastic bit of play by Ribery's Regen, who has been playing on the right mid this season. I've given him a chance in Ronaldo's absence, and he's done very well to set up Modric, who really did score in great fashion there. And the good thing is, going into the second half with this lead, is that we know Manchester United will be chasing the game, and that will give us more opportunity on the counter-attack, which is how I like it. We'll take it with him. I don't know what that player is doing right there. You see him dancing? No idea what that's about. It's another poor challenge by me, but I already got Luke Shaw injured in the process, so that other one wasn't really a bad challenge per se, because we took one of their key players out of the game, but it's another yellow card, and I do need to be a bit careful going into the final stages of the game now. A lot of space there, and once again we're going to play this ball here, and it's a really good ball by Iniesta's Regen off the bench. Here with Rooney now, and we're going to play this one inside a cross goal, and what a save that is by the keeper. Maybe I really should sign him up, because that is an incredible save. You look at that, it was a certain goal, but it was actually a block that deflected it into the goalkeeper, who ended up making a save. It was still a good save regardless, because that otherwise would have been an own goal. We've won it once again in a great position, and it's forward here for Tevez, who's rounded the defender, and he's going to come back inside and have a shot. Is it going to creep in? No, it's not. What a clearance by McNair, and they should be 2-0 down. But there we have it. We do end up holding on to this 1-0 win. It's a slender win against Manchester United, but it's a very, very important win. We've overcome one hurdle in the FA Cup. We want to try and go all the way and win this if it's possible, especially after we devastatingly got knocked out of the Capital One Cup. And after that game, we do have 2 transfer offers unacceptable, but 2 offers have been accepted. We'll look at the good news first of all. Mascherano's Regen, the deal has been accepted for him. We will go ahead and give him what he wants, a 5-year deal and 100 grand a week, and hope that he does accept it. And also for Messi's Regen as well, the deal has been accepted. So I will go ahead and give him 5 grand a week, a 4-year deal. And once again, I won't specify a squad role. Looking at the deals though that haven't been accepted, the first one for John Terry's Regen, Southampton want £38 million. Basically double his valuation, which just isn't going to happen. And the same goes for Thiago Silva's Regen as well. Udinese want £38 million. The only difference being he is worth a little bit more, so you could argue that's a more respectable asking price. But still, that is a lot of money to ask for. It doesn't help that he recently moved to the club last summer, so they're going to be demanding quite a high price. I will go ahead and offer 32 million, and we'll wait and see if it is accepted. But again, this will probably be the last offer that I make. An offer for Christian Lucci though, Buffon's Regen, we will just go ahead and reject all offers, because he is a fantastic goalkeeper to have. We do end up seeing Petr Cech's Regen going up to a 73 after this training. And my God, has he grown fantastically this season. He's just been brilliant. Iniesta's Regen unfortunately declined the first contract offer that I gave him. So I'm going to give him the same, but this time crucial first team player. And once again, a transfer offer is unacceptable, this time for Cedric Costil. And Aston Villa want 32 million for him. That's absurd. That's double his valuation once again. Or just under anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and make a final offer of 27 million. If it's accepted, great. If it isn't, we're just going to have to go for other targets instead. I'm going to make an offer for a few players on pre-contracts as well. The first one being Michael Taylor, who is, I believe, Lampard's Regen. I'm also going to make an offer for the physical monster himself, De Rossi's Regen. All of his physical stats, except reactions, are at least 90, which is unbelievable. He does need a bit of training though, but my God, he looks like a fantastic player. I'm going to be making an offer of £8 million because I believe he could be a very good squad player for us. I'm also going to make one final offer on a pre-contract deal for Dario Serna's Regen. I'm going to be making an offer for Dario Serna's Regen, and I will go ahead and offer 50 grand a week, 3-year deal, and see if it is accepted. We do have a game now against Liverpool though, and I am going to go ahead and sim this one, and I'm just hopeful that we can get a win, but even if we don't, it's the handicapping rule again, you know, just not making it easy for myself. And we end up winning this game 1-0, courtesy of an Ibra Regen goal. And I just expect him to score in most games now because he's averaging so many goals per game. It's unbelievable. We do have a transfer offer accepted though for John Terry's Regen, but I'm probably going to go ahead and sign Mascherano's Regen instead. I still will make an offer for him though, just in case that other deal doesn't go through. 110 grand a week, which is Pretty ridiculous if you ask me. It looks like a lot of the clubs are now budging though, because we've had a transfer offer accepted for Cedric Costil. This guy is probably one of the better regen left backs that we're going to come across as well. So I will just go ahead and give him a contract. More importantly though, we've had a contract offer accepted for Messi's regen. And we are going to go ahead and sign him and bring him into the club. We're also going to go ahead and bring in Mascherano's regen as well from Aston Villa. And he will be a very, very good addition once again. Mascherano's regen certainly is an addition that we did need to make, because we were really, really running low on centre-back options. And now that we've brought him in, he looks like a very good player that will fill that void. I'm looking forward to seeing how well that Messi's regen does develop. Now that he's signed for the club, I believe he's going to be a very good player for us. Although he's not the best in overall, I will be giving him quite a lot of first team action. We also have a transfer offer accepted for De Rossi's regen as well. And I will go ahead and give him a contract once again. Dario Serna's regen wants to understand the role that he's going to have at the club. So I'm going to go ahead and give him maybe squad rotation player. I think that's quite fair to offer. We've gone ahead and signed Messi's regen, and we've also gone ahead and made a couple of other good offers, such as for Mascherano's regen. I feel like on the transfer front we've done very well, and we've got another win yet again in this game. And once again, it is going to be Ibra's regen that wins it for us late on in the game. We also have a contract offer accepted for Taron Maynard as well, which is John Terry's regen, but I'm not really too sure if this deal's worth going through with. I'm going to leave it up to you guys in the comments down below. Do you think we should sign this guy, especially after we've signed Mascherano's regen as well? Make sure you do let me know in the comments down below, and I will decide for the next episode. But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode, and hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't been able to tell that my voice is a bit off, then I've done a good job in this episode. But if you can tell, that is exactly why I'm ending this episode off early. I'll make sure to have a longer episode out in the next one, but we have made quite a few deals happen in this episode, and we've also got quite a few transfer deals in the works. If you do think I should try and go for any regens though, do let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.